Hi, this is Dr. Rogini. So today's topic is going to be about manifestation of health and abundance. If you're a female, you can be a male as well. You have children, or if you don't have children, this video would really help you. So let's say you have, first of all, manifested your dream life. You've got exactly what you wanted. You got your spouse, you got your children, you also have your dream job, right? And you're making all that money. And you're eating healthy, you're exercising, all that stuff is happening. But something is missing. You know deep down something is missing. Okay? At the same time, your body doesn't feel right. You feel uncomfortable, you feel stuck, or you have a lot of pain, discomfort. You even feel like you may be in that burnout stage, okay? Or you may have these anxiety type of panic attack symptoms. And you really question yourself, what's happening to me? Like, I have everything. Why am I going down the hill? Why is my health diminishing? Let me break this down because I see this a lot in my practice. I also do one-on-one coaching with my clients, so not just chiropractic adjustments, but these clients end up coming to me for other help to see and where they are actually stuck, what's happening in their day-to-day that's causing their health issues, especially when you start having physical symptoms, chronic spasms, and you tried everything, it's not getting better. You take your expensive vitamins and supplements, you're exercising, but still the body is going into these tension, headaches, lower back pain, mid back pain, doesn't matter, whatever. You have these physical symptoms and you still feel tired and weak. That's another symptom. Okay, so let me break this down here. So what happens in these people, if you're one of them, if you really reevaluate your day, your week, and your month, you notice that your days are like in that go, 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 go stage. Or you can call it survival mode or fight or flight mode. So if you think about, I usually talk to my patients about the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. So most of the time you're activated your sympathetic nervous system. So you're always in that fight or flight mode and you have everything, but somehow your brain and your body always wants to do like on the go. It's always on the go. It doesn't know how to relax. And it's like a roller coaster, like a roller coaster that doesn't have an end, right? So imagine you're riding on that roller coaster and you keep going, or the train that never stops. And what happens, your body starts to burn out. Your body needs to be acknowledged. Your body needs to give it some time. So what I mean by acknowledging a body means when you acknowledge your body, you're connecting with your spirit. You're literally giving a moment to yourself and really grounding yourself. You probably heard of people talking about groundwork, like get out, place your feet on the floor, feel earth, feel the weather, whatever you want to do, as long you allow yourself to really tap into your body. That's what grounding is. Grounding is really to allow yourself to get back in here. You're not out there and using your mind overly, where you end up having no energy within your body. So before I go to a little further here, so just the information came through. So what happens is some people, they're in the go-go stage and then they work out their cardio. So they're still doing that high-paced fight or flight movement, right? Because now you're working out. So what's happening to your energy? What's happening to your energetic system? If you can read energy, you can actually see your energy is like literally being depleted. Okay? And there's resistance in your field. So what happens to your body cannot heal. But the minute you take a moment and just surrender, your energy just expands. You become magnetic. You become joyful, happy. Your heart center starts to open up. Because you're really taking a moment to breathe, to relax, surrender. But what most people do when they try to surrender, relax, they go and watch TV. Okay? Yes, there's some stuff in TV you can watch that helps you to relax, but most of the time they're watching more stimulating stuff. So now again, your nervous system is stimulated. And when I ask my clients these questions, how do you feel when you're sitting and watching TV? Oh, doc, I can't relax. My body just feels so tight. It feels so rigid. Because they're actually aware of their body, but they just don't know how to transmute and transcend that stuck energy within themselves. So they have to come in and see me, where I can actually assist them to release that energy. But once you start recognizing this resistance and you have someone to support, like for example, if you've never done it before, you don't know what to do, right? So this is why I have this online course to support you through the process. But if it's really difficult to do the online, you can still be actually hire one of our life coaches to help you through the process, to be able to guide you through, to see where you're stuck, and we can coach you through and release that. Okay? And sometimes it's difficult because you can't see yourself where you're stuck, what's happening in your day. And especially for females, like, I'm making this video especially for females because again, if you're a male, this applies to you as well, but I find this a lot with females who have children, right? And they're working, and even if they're at home, even if they're a housewife, right? They still are constantly they're cleaning the house, they're going, like, it's like jumping from one step to another, but they're not giving a moment just to surrender with themselves and feel their body. So once you start feeling, you are going to release so many layers and you're going to feel so much good within your body. Then you're not going to feel that you're in that fight or flight mode, that survival mode. And then some of them, they get numbed out with life, right? It becomes so robotic that you don't even realize you're numbed out until I have a session with them. I tap into their heart center and they start crying because they forgot how it feels to feel good in their body, how to feel amazing inside their body, because everything is numbed out. So kind of take a moment, reevaluate your day. Just even acknowledge how amazing you're doing, how amazing you are as a mother. Even if you're an entrepreneur, just be amazed how amazing you are. That even allows you to just surrender and just release all that resistance energy within your field. Humans, we all need that. And this is why the collective energy is heavy. Like if you tap into the collective energy, there's so much heaviness. And some of you are operating by tapping to the different energies and feeling pressured within yourself, thinking that you have to constantly be in the go-go mode, because when you were young, you probably were complimented because you're busy, because you're always doing something. And when you rested or took a moment for yourself, there might be no more compliments. You might not even hear anything from others, right? But most of the time as children, we were complimented when we do things, right? But we were not complimented when we know how to rest, take a moment to rest. Imagine you tell that child, wow, you know how to rest. That's amazing. Have you ever heard a parent doing that? Probably not. Only conscious parents do that. right? So even to yourself. So if don't wait for those compliments in terms of like expect the fact that if you're busy, you're gonna get the compliments. Expect the fact that also you can get compliments when you're resting, because you know what you're gonna get? People are gonna read that energy that you're in an amazing state. They can feel you, and they don't even know why what they're feeling, but they will start complimenting you. Okay, so allow yourself to take a moment to breathe. Find the things that help you to relax. I remember when this is like 15 years ago, I, I did so much, especially when your responsibility starts to add up, right? As a parent, as an entrepreneur, as a spouse. Once you, like, let's say you also own a house, your bills, everything starts to get bigger and bigger. And then what happens if your energy, you haven't learned how to manage your energy, your anxiety and your burnouts starts to kick in. Because we are only used to adding on to the things, but we're not used to manage our energy as we're adding more things in our lives. Right? Like a parent with one child and a parent with 3 children, definitely that's a total different experience, right? It's different when you have one child and then you add the second. Yes, you're getting used to the second child, but still now you have more responsibility. So how do you take a moment for yourself when you have 3 children to take care of, or 4 or 5 children to take care of? So you got to learn to do that every stage, every child you have to learn to be able to take that moment for yourself. And I learned through burnouts. I went through this panic and anxiety where I had to literally let go of things that I couldn't do. I had to drop out, like in my schedule, I had to drop out some stuff that what was not important for me in order for me to get back to myself. And it's funny enough, once my life started slowing down, I know it sounds kind of funny because I started slowing down, but then my life got even better. My abundance started getting even better. Everything started getting better over time. Because if you look at the energetic level, I stretched time. I slowed down. I was able to really process life and really integrate, really enjoy and embrace what I have. And that got me to next level in life. That allowed my health to expand, not feel sick all the time. Especially if you recognize you're always calling in sick, you're not feeling well, you have to start to ask questions. What's happening here? It's not the environment, it's not the country, it's not where you live, it's not the family, it's not your parents. Even if you're single or you live with your parents, it doesn't matter. It's nothing else. It's to do with you. And funny enough, I find females who are single, who are not married, or who have no kids, they're in worse shape. You know why? When you really dig into their history, I mean, when I start coaching them, you can see there's this deep guilt. They feel like, okay, I should have more time than everybody else. That means I should keep myself more busier, right? And once they start keeping themselves busier, their health starts to decline. You can still have everything you want as long as you make time for yourself. Take a moment, have a break, maybe have a coffee. What I do, my way of doing it, I actually look out the window, look at the birds. That's how I ground. I have different ways of ground. There's so many ways of doing it. I'll probably go out in the backyard and just breathe in the air. right? And sometimes I have to go to the front of the house because I feel the difference in the energy. So I have to do, depending on the day, I have to go different parts of the house to feel that higher vibration in my body, and allowing myself to ground and relax so my energy field is not chaotic. And the more you become centered, you can recognize when the energy around you is off with others, right? And you learn not to tap into the lower vibration because you allow yourself to stay in that high vibration so you can manifest more health and abundance. More health and abundance is not to do with what you have, it's how you feel inside of you. And I had to learn the hard way. But the good news is I have a good childhood memory. I was so abundant. I will hop to school. I will dance and clean the house. Okay. That's my story. Like I would do things. I would iron, like very young age. I start ironing clothes and stuff like that, taking care of the family and stuff like that. But I will have so much fun doing it. I'll sing a song and just do all the work. And as I got older, I lost that joy because responsibility came in, right? As a mother, as a doctor, a lot of stuff started coming in, and then I had to like realize, oh, I created this shell that's not serving me. It didn't help me at all. It just numbed me out from reality. So I had to break that shell, but I used my childhood as a reference point to bring myself back and allow myself to really bloom again. And once I start allowing myself to bloom again, some of my digestive issues went away, my spasms, neck spasms I used to have, chronic spasms. That's how I got into the chiropractic profession. All that started to release out of my body. I started feeling better, and even I started having. It's crazy enough. The more I felt better, the more good compliments I started receiving again. Right? Because at the end, it comes back based on how you feel within yourself. Okay. So hopefully this video really helped you, and I just made this video because I wanted you to become aware, and this will just, because I feel like just this topic enough will transform you. It's like so much information just in this topic that will help you to get out of your anxiety or panic attacks or burnouts. Okay? Or if you're close to a burnout, you can recognize and you're not going to get yourself there. Or you can avoid to get to the burnouts just watching this video. Okay? So hopefully this video really helped you. Let me know. Please write any comments, or if you feel like you want more details about this topic, definitely let me know as well. And if you feel like you have difficulty to do this and you need someone to coach you through, to guide you through, please don't hesitate to book an appointment. We do virtual appointments. So for example, for the coaching, I do virtual, but in one-on-one, for chiropractic adjustments, you have to come in person. Okay? We do have a team. So if I'm not available, we do have an empowerment coach as well, emotional wellness therapist. So you can check our website. I'm going to actually put that information down in the description box and just go from there. Okay? Thank you for watching. See you back on the next video.